year. The displacement is accelerating, and there's more. It's not just the people who have lost their jobs and fallen through the cracks in the system. More and more of Atlanta's homeless are actually working. They're storekeepers, food service workers, hotel staff, making $12 to $20 an hour. They work full-time and still can't afford a roof over their heads in the city they serve. Raphael Holloway of the Goody Center has seen it firsthand. He watches as more and more working people become homeless for the first time. People who never imagined sleeping in their cars after a full day of work. The crisis of the invisible, the homeless, is even worse than what you see on the streets. For every person.
Drug addiction is becoming a major problem in the United States. One common misconception about drug addiction is that it only affects the user's life. However, the notion that they aren't harming anyone else except themselves is an excuse that many drug users use to justify their addiction. Drug addiction is not a one-person problem. It has a cascading effect on the lives of those around them. It is a social issue that normalizes drug use and has an impact on individuals and their families. At first glance, it may appear that drug addiction only affects the person who is using it. However, because addiction is a destructive issue that can harm the community, family, and individual, it is extremely rare that other people are unaffected. Neglecting responsibilities as a result of drugs can have a negative impact on a person's career, children's education, or family financial security. Their influence can also extend beyond the immediate family. Friends or neighbors who rely on their presence or companionship may suffer as a result of their absence. Addiction has a variety of short-term and long-term health consequences. Although the effects of different drugs vary, long-term abuse of any substance can lead to chronic disease or reduce an individual's productivity. The most permanent effect of drug addiction is death, which becomes more likely as tolerance increases, leading to overdose. There is a clear link between crime and drug addiction, which is largely due to the illegal status of commonly abused drugs.